Income tax exemptions and franking credits. Income tax applies to any taxable income received by organisations. All charities registered with the ACNC can apply for income tax exemption, which, if endorsed, means they do not have to pay income tax. Charities that are endorsed by the Australian Taxation Office, or the ATO, as exempt from income tax may also be eligible to receive refunds of franking credits. This applies if your charity holds shares in a company that provides franked dividends. The ATO provides more information about accessing refunds of franking credits. Please use the link provided for more information. Goods and Services Tax Concessions. Goods and Services Tax, or GST, is a tax on transactions. Where goods and services are sold, the amount received for the sale may be subject to GST. Similarly, where goods and services are purchased, the purchaser may be able to claim a GST credit for the GST included in the amount that is paid. Registered charities can apply for GST concessions via the link that is provided. Fringe Benefits Tax Rebates. Fringe Benefits Tax, or FBT, is a tax paid on any benefits that an employer provides to their employees outside of their salary or their superannuation. Such benefits may include the use of a work car, a work phone, or other expense-related benefits. Registered charities can apply for an FBT rebate via the link provided.
Fringe benefits tax exemptions. While all registered charities can apply for an FBT rebate, certain charities can apply for an FBT exemption. See the link provided. This exemption may be available for charities that are public benevolent institutions, or PBIs, health promotion charities, or HPCs, not-for-profit hospitals, and, in some cases, and subject to certain conditions, charities advancing religion. Specific links about this exemption are provided for each of these types of charities. For more on FBT exemption, see the ATO's guidance for not-for-profits in the link provided. Deductible gift recipient. Being deductible gift recipient endorsed, or DGR for short, allows donors to make tax-deductible donations to a charity. This means that donors can deduct the amount of their donation from their own taxable income when they lodge their tax return with the Australian Tax Office. Not all charities are eligible for endorsement as a DGR. There are 51 DGR categories, and each one has specific requirements for eligibility. In most cases, registration with the ACNC as a charity is part of the eligibility requirements. However, this doesn't mean that all charities are eligible for DGR endorsement. The categories are specific and only available to certain types of charities. Public benevolent institutions and health promotion charities have their own DGR category. Registration with the ACNC as either a PBI or HPC generally provides access to DGR endorsement from the Tax Office. All the DGR categories and their eligibility requirements are outlined in the DGR tables on the ATO's website in the link provided.
You can apply for charity tax concessions from the ATO in the ACNC's registration application. The charity registration application contains a section for tax concessions, so you don't need to apply separately to the ATO. After we register your organisation as a charity, we send the application for tax concessions to the ATO to decide whether your charity is eligible. The ATO will then decide on your charity's eligibility and inform you of the decision. If you don't use the charity registration application to apply for tax concessions, you can also apply for them directly with the ATO at a later date. A link has been provided.
There are a number of tax concessions available to charities from state, territory and local governments. In most cases, your organisation does not need to be registered with the ACNC to receive state and territory and local government tax concessions. Concessions may be available on taxes such as stamp duty, payroll tax and land tax. Each state and territory have different requirements for accessing these concessions. Local governments may also give concessions to charities, for example, on rates. To find out more about how to access concessions available to your charity, contact your local government or your state and territory revenue office. We've provided a link to help you find them.